Okay.
All right, Zeus.
We get it.
He wants to get one more POG in the regular season. We'll see whether he can actually do it. Of course, Aurelia has been a great pick into the Gnar in the past. Sometimes falls flat, but if it's a really good Aurelia, the Gnar often struggles to find any relevance.
Crucially here for T1.
No. Ward goes down. He's going to start the back again. All right. Hook is still going to come through, and so Barrel's just going to get caught, and now Gumushi comes down, and maybe the bottom lane is not going to be what DRX can play through after all. Yeah, Hook is going to connect one more time. Barrel is just kind of addicted to taking these as the net is going to come down, but Carrier is still chasing. Will he get another one? Flash forward, gets the passive. Decent life binding is there, though. That stops Owner from coming down. So, he'll be alive, but won't have his flash. Now we're going to check out this top lane, of course. Should theoretically take a little while, but maybe it doesn't, as that is the Blade Surge, and Kingen is just dead. Sidestep the life binding. Let's see whether Pyosik can lock down the kill. Flashes, wind becomes lightning, and now Gumushi has nowhere to run. Actually felt like it was a creative flash, but still he's able to trade one back. Def gets a kill. As now, Owner wanting to see his health bar, but isn't too worried. There's the Predator. Faker looking to come down, wants to kill Barrel. They know who doesn't have the flash.
Oh, here they come.
And they are going to be able to take it. Okay, Realm Warp to bring Zeka in there as Pyosik. Wind becomes lightning. They're looking to try and grab the kill on a Carrier, but immediately it is traded back. Wind becomes lightning there as well. Going to connect from Owner. As now Def dashing forward, does manage to help grab the kill onto one, but the Event Horizon is in, and now Owner's getting resets. Finds himself a beautiful little combo onto Zeka here as well, as now the flash forward, the last auto. Cool guys don't look at explosions, and in the meantime there's a battle on the top side as well. King top side knows that brush isn't water, but there's a Carrier hiding in this one. The Vanguard's Edge comes out, and now Pyosik is just going to be food. The W is going to have all that damage reduction, but Pyosik should be able to wander his way out of this one earlier. That is a whole lot of champions. Still looking forward to the Garen.
Honestly, the fact that he played Kai'Sa mid before Vega.
I know, it's a bit crazy.
It is.
But Pyosik is going to be able to grab the Herald, so DRX at least able to do that. And now, Deft is going to get paid a visit by his former teammate, and he just chains all of the CC. Event Horizon goes down, and Faker's like, thank you very much. It was pretty absurd.
Well, yeah,
how long he just holds Deft there, and there is absolutely nothing that he could do. As T1 will grab themselves the first Drake of the game. They don't often do that, but if it's there, they will collect it. Second one will be the Ocean before we get to the inevitable Cloud Soul, as Pyosik playing the long game. Aurelia, who's now going to have to try and get out of this one, doesn't have flash available. And Zeka turned up. Wallop is going to go slightly wide. As Zeus moves out of the way of the house. Rune Prison comes in. He's going to get himself at least one stun, but be a catch is the question. Barrel comes down, Lucent Singularity comes in, and Gumushi has been singled out. Pyosik just audaciously charges on top of him, will be able to get himself a knock-up. Wind becomes lightning as Deft wants to grab the kill, and he will do so with the Gale Force. So that's another one potentially being hit for a lot of damage by Gumushi. T1 just going to walk on in as if they own this river, and they kind of do.
I love this, honestly. I'm really happy to see DRX back off here, because their team fighting is very reliant on Mega Gnar, right? If they can set up shop fight.
Yeah, well, DRX are going to set up here. They're looking for the engage onto Carrier, and they will grab that kill, but they sacrifice their jungler for it. Drake is going to be up in 5 seconds. Time is now Kingen. Underneath this turret as Mini Gnar. Does have his Gnar bar building, but doesn't quite have enough of it, as Shirley will immediately be plonked down to try and open up this map for T1. DRX looking a little bit worse for wear as far as health bars. They at least still have a turret, and the Event Horizon does not connect. So they will be able to take down.
I don't think Pyosik needs to go in that aggressively. If they play a little bit slower and they just get a lot of damage down, use the chunk that they can get.
Met with a Realm Warp as immediately Pyosik going to get in there. Carrier defending his bottom laner with his life, as now Faker is trying to get in there, gets a stun, but he's going to be stunned in return as well.
Not afraid whatsoever. And now as the early to mid game starting to slowly transition, more objectives.
Depth charge comes on in. He is going to try and hop his way out, but that's only going to set up the hook from Carrier. Final spark is going to be final only for the Gnar right now, as Pyosik gets back underneath this turret. Gumushi in position for a Chains of Corruption, just throws it out. Doesn't quite find his target, but does find the piercing arrow. And T1 will get to work on this inner turret even more. gold is going to be put into this squad as the dark matter rains down. Faker not able to find the right. He is just as good a time as any to go for a fight, but no, the hook is going to connect there as King and wallops nothing and is just going to be taken down by a W from Zeus. And T1 now get to work on this Drake at Soul Point. A little bit unfortunate there for DRX. That was looking like one of their best opportunities.
T1 gives you no room for mistakes.
That is certainly one step closer to it.
That's
And
a bounty on
will
this.
rotate around, exactly right. Pioshik, if he can be the hero, then there might be an opportunity. He flashes in, but he's not going to be able to land a smite. It was relatively close, but not close enough. He's going to go down for it as well, as there's a Nara into the wall. Decent work there from Kingham, but I think he's still going to go down, as Deft is going to get pulled back with the massive anchor of Carrier. And Beryl just watched the rest of his team die. Him and Zeka, both the only ones left alive, as Zeka's behind enemy line. Even better.
I got
That's
nuts.
nuts.
You know,
Yeah, there we go.
that's
Okay,
a bounty.
Kingham grabs himself a bounty in the top lane.
There's 45 seconds till Soul.
And it's
I'm not even
only
gonna
a
mention that.
6,000 gold lead.
Yeah.
27 minutes.
It's not like T1 skills well.
Yeah. As well. As Carrier is just going to pay a visit to his former teammate, and Deft is going to run away. And I don't blame him. More vision to go down here as Honor. The Ignite goes down as Deft flashes the hook nicely, as Owner is going to get the follow, and this just isn't fair. Kingan's going to turn up. Let's see whether Deft can kite this one out. Hook is going to miss there, but it's going to be, yeah, the Aurelia turns up. Kingan's well and truly dead. And T1, they tidy up. Cool. Dark Matter comes down. Pioshik is going to be lucky to avoid that as the Realm Warp comes in. Vanguard's Edge was aggressively placed, but I liked it. There from Zeus. Not going to connect, though. As now T1 on the siege, and they've got a Varus. Very good at sieging. And the bottom lane inhibitor turret's going to be the first one to go down. Faker 5-0 and 6 on this Viger. Basically unanswerable right now. As Zeka's going to walk up to him, he gets put in the cage. And look at how safe Faker is. There's absolutely nothing they can really do. Even with X-Tech Soul slowing them down, doing all that. Really want to play more League of Legends today. As Pioshik is looking for Carrier here. Knocks him up. And Carrier's very tanky. As Ace in the Hole comes in, Owner's going to turn up. He's now battling the top laner. As Carrier goes golden, he will be taken down. Deft secures that kill as Faker now puts them in the cage. And you can see over the wall is Gumayushi. Decent stun there from Beryl to stop his advance. And now Zeka, he's going to get punished for it. Yes, they thought that they were getting a pick, but I think that T1 has just turned it around. Owner happy to dive forward because he's got a stopwatch, and then there's the flash. A very easy tidy up for Zeus, and T1 are looking to complete the ace and win this game. Koshik is running the wrong direction to try and keep his team alive. And Faker, yeah, wants him to stand in the dark matter and things like this. Didn't have the ulti, but he will be able to find it. With the Baleful Strike, now Nexus turrets will go down. T1, an absolutely historical moment. 18-0 for the first time in the LCK, and they tie 2015 Summer SKT and Damwon 2020 Summer. Two teams that then went on to win Worlds at plus 29 points in the season. Unprecedented from this T1 roster.
A roster in which every single player can carry. That is the dream. That is what you're always trying to look for. But more often than not, like, two great players can get you pretty far.
Yeah.
But when it comes to T1, honestly, if these games rather show us anything, it's that truly everyone can carry. Right? This wasn't even a great carrier day. It was just an okay one.
I don't know. I think it was pretty great.
Well, I mean, it was, but like that's the standard that this team